Hi there. I want to take this time to express some possibility for those of you who may be struggling a little bit about what's going on with your finances or your career, or whether you're going to have a job when all of the unrest that's going on globally right now. And you can either be the kind of person who waits out the storm and maybe binges Netflix and hunkers in and lays on the couch and looks at this opportunity as like, well, I get a free vacation, but maybe down the road it might not feel very comfortable when your power bill is due. And we don't know exactly how that's going to play out for our country or globally. But I do have an opportunity for you to look at some potential of how you can utilize this time and be more in service to your higher self. Now, if you love your career and you love the job that you're in, maybe you can even enhance that position with a better work environment or people that you work with or better clients or a raise, or any of those things are optional. But I'm going to focus on those of you who say, yeah, I like my job, or I don't like my job, or I'm miserable in my job, or I think I could do something different, or hey, I have an idea that I want to create out there, but I don't really know how to implement that into my life. And so these are the things that I'm going to be speaking to, and the people that I'm going to be speaking directly to. Now, I learned this technique as a mentoring tool and as a self-development tool from Dr. Joe Dispenza. He understands the value of accessing the quantum field. Now, I'm going to break that down very simply, that we in this 3D world, we work matter to matter. We're more into matter and doing things in the physical level, where in the quantum field, we are in the eternal present now, and that we are using energy. Now, we are energetic beings. Our body is a vehicle for our life experience, and we are energy, and everything in life is energy. So if you take that as your base, then you can follow along and have a greater understanding about what I'm about to share. Now, again, I'm going to use the information of the word job. And I'm going to make that very simple so that we can, and you can adapt that how it works best for you. But I'm going to work the word job, and I'm going to show job as a representation of what I want to create a greater understanding. Now, with the word job, I'm going to take the letter J. That's going to be my symbol to represent job. And then I'm going to put some squiggly lines around this letter. This is the symbol for the word job. These two lines represent the electromagnetic field. Now, we have an electromagnetic field of law of attraction. You may have heard the words law of attraction. Well, let's just look at it as this. This represents the field that we want to encapsulate this experience. Now, I would like for you to take the idea of job and get a clear intention of what that wants, what you want that to have. Now, in this intention, we want to get clear about the conditions that you want that will be encompassed in this upgrade experience for you. Now, it may be more money, it may be more time with family, it may be better work, friends in your work environment. You may have travel as one of your options, raise potential, you may say retirement options, whatever things you want to have. List everything that you want as a condition. Now, everything except for the word how. Because if you are listing how, you are only working from the information that you have in your consciousness right now. And when you think how, you're only going to be able to think about things in your past and in your history, but we're looking from an upgraded experience. So every condition except for the word how. And I'm going to tell you that somebody who has already arrived at this experience, they're not asking how. They are allowing for this experience to be drawn to them and using these kind of conditions. Another element that you don't want to include is how much time it's going to take. Because now this time is time with family. I'm going to make that very clear. but we don't want to limit the amount of time, because from this perspective, we are allowing the universe to conspire on our behalf. So think about it from get a clear intention and list what you would like to have as part of this experience. Now, the next level is I want you to think about how you will feel when you accomplish that. And that would be the emotions that you have. You may feel joy or love, happy, grateful. These are just a couple of options that you have. You can list every kind of emotion. Now you may think, well, I already have joy, I already feel the happiness, or I already am grateful for the job that I have. You may be, and that's super great, but consider the fact that you can always upgrade this to the next level. You can go in deeper love, you can go in deeper joy, you can have a greater understanding of happiness and dive deeper into that emotional state. Recognize that we all have potential to increase that level. So now that we have a clear intention and we have an elevated emotional state that we are connecting with this symbol that represents our new job experience, the next step is just to get centered. Center in present time. Don't focus on how is it going to work. Don't think about the future, and don't go back into your history. And your history is where you're trying to come from. And you can't carry your bags from the history or your stories or your emotional engagement from your past experiences into this new identity. And you can't control all of the dynamics. That's for the universe to figure out. You just get to ride the experience out. So then when you get into this centered space, I recommend meditate. Just get into a very peaceful, relaxed space. Hold in your mind's eye the letter J. This J again represents in your mind and in your energetic field, job. And in this intention, you already know that all of these elements are represented in this symbol. And then when you're in this peaceful, relaxed state, hold these different emotions, go deeper into this love, open your heart to potential, lift your face into a smile and relax, and know that the universe is going to work with you. And the longer you linger in this level of experience, the quicker this is going to come to you. So I hope that this is something that you can utilize. And I want to say, if you want to make this different and focus on relationships, or focus on health, or focus on mystical experiences, all of those are options too. Just switch out the word job, change the letter, change the information that you want in the intention, and probably those emotions are going to be pretty similar, but change those out to according to you. Get centered in that very present time and give yourself an opportunity to allow it to come to you. I hope this helps, and best wishes to everyone. Thank you so much.